Have you ever wondered what it's like to live with a whirlwind of fur and energy known as the Siberian Husky? These captivating creatures are not just a feast for the eyes with their striking blue or multicolored eyes, masked faces, and a thick coat that comes in a variety of colors. They are the epitome of boundless energy and enthusiasm. Born in the harsh climates of Siberia, these dogs are as resilient as they are beautiful. Their playful and adventurous nature is a testament to their origin. Bred to pull heavy sleds across long distances, they are endurance athletes of the dog world. Their intelligence is as profound as their stamina, making them both a joy and a challenge to live with. Their mischievous antics and insatiable curiosity can turn even the most mundane day into an adventure. Now imagine having this bundle of joy as part of your daily life. Let's dive into some thrilling experiences. Picture this: your first day with a new Siberian Husky. Excitement or chaos? Why not both? Imagine walking through the door, a fluffy ball of energy wrapped in a fur coat bouncing at your side. The moment you set foot inside, the frenzy begins. Before you can even blink, your new companion is off like a racehorse, tearing through the living room with the speed of a cheetah and the grace of a gazelle. And just when you think you've got a handle on the situation, you find your kitchen transformed into a winter wonderland. Somehow, that mischievous husky has managed to tear open a bag of flour, creating a mini snowstorm right there on your kitchen floor. But amidst the chaos and the laughter, you realize something. This is no ordinary pet. This is a Siberian Husky, a creature of boundless energy and curiosity. And that's just the beginning. With a Husky, every day promises a new adventure. What happens when you mix a Siberian Husky with a snowy day? Imagine waking up to a world blanketed in white, the frosty air nipping at your cheeks. The first thing you see is a pair of ice blue eyes, sparkling with anticipation, and a wagging fluffy tail that can barely contain its excitement. That's right, we're talking about a Siberian Husky on a snow day. You'd think they were born with snowboards strapped to their paws the way they dart and slide across the wintry landscape. Their thick double coat not only gives them the look of a majestic wolf, but also makes them perfectly suited to thrive in the cold. It's almost like watching a kid in a candy store, except the candy is the cold, fluffy snow, and the kid is a four-legged furball. The day unfolds with a flurry of activities. There's the classic snowball fight, of course, but have you ever seen a dog catch a snowball in midair? It's a sight to behold. And then there's sledding, not with, but by the Husky. Watch as they gleefully barrel down snowy slopes, their joyous barks echoing through the crisp air. And who could forget making snow angels? You lay down, moving your limbs back and forth to create the angel shape. But what does a Husky do? They roll around, kicking their legs in the air, creating a flurry of snow and laughter. The result isn't quite the classic angel shape, but it's a masterpiece nonetheless. You might think it's all fun and games, but for a Husky, it's more than that. It's an opportunity to tap into their natural instincts, to feel the cold air in their fur and the snow beneath their paws. It's a chance for them to be truly themselves, in their element. So as the day draws to a close and the last rays of sunlight bounce off the pristine snow, you realize something. You've not only shared a day filled with laughter and joy, but you've also shared a piece of their world. For a Husky, a snow day is like a trip to the amusement park. Ever considered a hiking partner who's furry and walks on four legs? Let's dive into the experience of hiking with a Siberian Husky, an adventure that's sure to leave you breathless, and not just from the climb. Imagine trekking through a verdant forest trail, your trusty Husky leading the way. Their boundless energy is infectious, their keen instincts guiding you through the wilderness. Every rustling leaf, every chirping bird is a call to curiosity. With a Husky, a simple nature walk transforms into an invigorating exploration. Now, let's zoom into a particular hiking adventure, one that truly highlights a Husky's impressive endurance and exploration instincts. Picture a challenging trail, one that zigzags up a towering mountain. Most would shy away, but not your Husky. Their bright eyes gleam with determination, their fluffy tail wagging with excitement. Step by step, they navigate the steep slopes and rocky terrains, their paws sure and steady. Their keen senses are on full display. They pause, ears perked up, nose twitching, alert to the hidden wonders of the wilderness. Suddenly, they bolt off the beaten path, leading you to a breathtaking waterfall, a sight you would have missed on your own. The beauty of hiking with a Husky is not just about reaching the summit, it's about the journey. They turn the mundane into the magical, transforming a simple trail into an exciting expedition. Their enthusiasm is infectious, their joy palpable. With them, you're not just observing nature. You're living it, breathing it, experiencing it through their eyes. And when the day's adventure comes to an end, nothing beats the sight of your husky, panting happily, eyes gleaming with satisfaction, ready to curl up by the campfire. You'll realize then that with a husky, hiking is more than just a physical exercise. It's a spiritual journey. With a husky by your side, the trail feels less traveled and more explored. Did you know that Siberian huskies might be part-time magicians? Let's dive into an amusing tale of a husky's escapade that will leave you chuckling. Picture this: a secure backyard, a fence that could rival Fort Knox, and a husky named Max with a glint of mischief in his eyes. On an ordinary day, Max was left to roam the backyard, but Max had other plans. With the dexterity of a seasoned escape artist, he somehow managed to unlatch the secure fence. Now, the chase was on. Max darted through the neighborhood, savoring his newfound freedom, his tail wagging with every step. It was an exhilarating game of hide and seek, with Max always staying one step ahead. But of course, every adventure must come to an end. Eventually, our furry fugitive was found, safe and sound, lounging in a neighbor's yard, as if he'd merely been out for a casual stroll. It's all in a day's work for our furry Houdini. Training a Siberian husky can be like directing a tornado to clean up after itself. Now, isn't that an image? But let me tell you, the trials and triumphs of training a husky are worth every gust of that whirlwind. Training a husky is not for the faint of heart. It's a dance, a negotiation, a battle of wills. You see, huskies are smart, very smart, and they know it. They have this twinkle in their eyes that says, "I know what you want me to do, but what's in it for me?" They're not just going to give you their paw because you asked nicely. I remember one obedience class where we were working on the leave it command. My husky Luna was doing great until we got to the part where we had to leave a treat on the floor. Luna looked at me, looked at the treat, and then back at me. I could see the wheels turning. She knew what I was asking. But the allure of the treat was too strong. She snatched it up and swallowed it whole, then looked at me with a grin that said, "What treat?" But for all their stubbornness, when you have that breakthrough, it's like winning the lottery. I'll never forget the first time Luna finally mastered stay. It was a beautiful spring day, and Luna was all energy and excitement. I asked her to stay, expecting her to bolt as soon as I turned my back. But she didn't. She stayed. I turned around, and there she was, sitting patiently, tail wagging, eyes shining with pride. It was a moment of pure joy for both of us. Training a husky is a roller coaster ride of missteps and triumphs. But it's in those moments, those shared experiences, that the bond between you and your husky grows. You learn to understand each other, to communicate, to trust. And let's not forget the comedic moments. Huskies are natural clowns, and their antics will keep you laughing throughout the training journey. Who knew that teaching sit could lead to so many laughs? So, why do these tales of mischief and adventure matter? Well, each story weaves a unique narrative that can only be sculpted with a Siberian husky. These dogs aren't just pets, they're life partners, companions that bring joy, laughter, and a sprinkle of chaos into our everyday lives. With their boundless energy, they inspire us to embrace the outdoors, to revel in the crisp winter air, and to take on new adventures with fearless gusto. A husky doesn't just sit on the sidelines, they're in the thick of things, leading the way, and challenging us to keep up. They're escape artists, athletes, and comedians all rolled into one furry package. And while they may test our patience with their antics, they reward us tenfold with their loyalty and love. So yes, a husky might turn your life upside down, but in the best possible way. Embrace the husky chaos, and you'll find your life filled with incredible adventures and unconditional love.